Out of all 64 BFP contestants, who's the worst? I have one idea, and it's definitely Eggy. I think that Eggy's the worst contestant because, honestly, she just does nothing. BFB 1, Eggy talks to Teardrop, and Teardrop doesn't care. Eggy talks to Lollipop about how Teardrop doesn't care. Eggy was on the losers. In BFB 3, Eggy talks to Pin about the old BFDI. Eggy gets sad, and then they decide it's time for daylight savings. The swing almost kills Eggy. Eggy has one line in BFB 4.
What? Better than ours?
Anybody could have said that. I could have said it. We get to see more of Eggy talking to Teardrop.
Hi, Teardrop. Even though my story might not be super interesting to you, I decided I'll tell it anyway.
Eggy tells her weird pregnant egg story. This time, Eggy has 0 lines. In BFB 6, Eggy gets the twinkle for a second. Is that cool? It's not because they just hide the rest of the challenge. The losers actually lost for once, so it's time to eliminate Eggy. I want to take a very good look at this elimination. Eggy was in the bottom 2, which is exactly what I thought. Eggy survives and losers eliminated. Eggy got 4,759 votes. Eggy does nothing until Leafy rejoins and she beats her. Eggy forgets her own teammate's name, which is kind of funny, I guess. After a couple non-important episodes, Clock finally comes back after a year and nobody even remembers him. The season splits up and Eggy joins Teapot. Teapot 1 starts and Eggy joins the strongest team on Earth. Hey 2, we finished naming our teams, blah 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 blah. Eggy then uses some gang slang and she says she's not gonna lie. This is the point where Eggy actually starts to become an actual character. Le Basketball tells Le Eggy to keep an eye on Foldy and Eggy says yes. Eggy thinks she's tough with this little pose and then her and Foldy go to the elevator. All the teams start to become safe. Everybody speeds to the elevator really fast, it's not sped up, and then Eggy says the title of the Teapot episode. At least her team wasn't put up for elimination, because I know she would have been out. Eggy and Foldy literally don't do anything in Teapot 2. Well, until Basketball asks Eggy to be in charge. Eggy turns into the imposter from Among Us and recovers Teardrop. I don't know why she did this. They talked once, but I guess it was pretty cool.
I didn't see anything, okay?
Ish, alright. Whatever you say.
I mean it.
Basketball and Eggy get into a rap battle. The rest of the team basically just didn't do anything and then Teardrop knocked over their one block. Eggy actually says something worth noting this episode.
Actually, I think we all could have done a little better.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because your team still lost. Eggy promises too she'll eat the cake if she's safe in Teapot 3. I really thought Eggy was going to be eliminated, but somehow she got more votes than Foldy. Eggy decides that the team needs to really lock in and not lose again because she was in the bottom 2. Of course she would say that. Snowball basically becomes the new team leader for this challenge and they build a little thing for 2 to hit. Grassy and Eggy build a thingy. Belle convinces 2 that she can't move this little block on a string, whatever it is, and 2 uses all of his power to blast it into the stratosphere. Their team wins though, so... Woo! In Teapot 4, the challenge is to protect a funny plant, and Eggy she's being really mean to Snowball for no reason. Come on, bro. Except for this little stupid bouncing, who actually likes that? That's so stupid. Belle's bracelet falls off as she's heating up her team's funny plant, and she kind of just dies.
Oh, great. Belle lost her bracelet. She's gone. I love Touchstone's aesthetic, but Belle doesn't strike me as the type of girl to be wired up all the time.
What kind of stupid line was that?
And our funny plant is already starting to freeze again.
Snowball sets Grassy on fire in order to win. The fire somehow doesn't affect Grassy, but it affects his bracelet.
I bet it'll be fine. When things are set ablaze, they're usually still fine.
No, they're not. Eggy decides to ask Snowball if they have a plan C because she's too dumb to think of anything on her own. And then Robot Flower starts venting about her problems. They survive the challenge, but then their flower kind of just dies. Hey, Teapot 23 just came out. Yo. Anywho, in Teapot 5, Basketball talks about how they build these breathable bubbles, but then they end up stealing Golf Ball's giant mecha robot thingy, so it's okay.
Looks like your leadership abilities on this side have been disastrous, Basketball.
You didn't even do anything.
We are just using the robot to our advantage. What's the problem?
It's one thing to use robotics to aid us, but to deceive others? No, we're not doing that.
It's fine. It's just a machine.
I'm just a machine.
After rewatching this, I understand why Eggy got eliminated. Everybody else has a lot of fans except for Eggy on the strongest team, so...
Welcome to Cake and Steak, folks! Are You OK was closer to winning, so the strongest team on Earth is up for elimination first. Eggy looks like a ball is finally being eliminated.
I'm not a ball.
Eggy's out with 2,404.
I know everybody was heartbroken from this elimination, but it's okay, me too, guys. Now it's time to look at Eggy's lines in all of the other seasons. What's this? What's this? Marker and Rocky digging through some leaves? Wonder if Eggy's in there. Whoa, Eggy's in there.
Ugh, enough of that.
Why, Eggy? Why?
Ugh, agree with me on this one, Taggy.
I think she genuinely might just be fed up with all the bullshit right now.
Okay, never mind.
This is the first time Eggy has ever been kind.
Please don't. Ugh.
Yellowface literally just murders Eggy right here. Like, what? It's time for Teapot 22. In Teapot 22, while Eggy is eliminated with Fries, they bash the floor. Well, Fries bash the floor, honestly. And they kind of just, like, fall down into a hole. And Fries kind of gets, like, pregnant low-key. Stapy crashes through the window and tries to tell Eggy that he was up for a rejoin. Like, that wasn't a couple months ago. Eggy starts flying through the hallway and then crashes. And she just kind of sits there for the rest of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching my entire video about Eggy's journey. This is my first YouTube video and it's honestly like really hard to do all this stuff. So like, please leave some support. I will be making so many more videos. They'll get better and better. Bye.